But having just enough money to get you through for 1 month is not enough to start botting. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever it is, man. It's good to see you guys. And well, if you guys didn't notice at the title, this is the first episode of the renewed, updated, revamped Sneaker Garden series, man. In this video, we'll be going over the biggest question of the year when it comes to botting and reselling, and that is, how much money do I need to start botting and reselling? And trust me, you guys, at the end of this video, you guys are gonna know exactly how to figure out your costs to start this. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Courtney, and this is a Sneaker Garden, a series where I will give you all of the tools to become a better botter and reseller. All right, you guys, so if you haven't noticed, I have been taking the time to update the quality of the videos, man. I'm doing a lot more effects and everything. I just wanted to look a little nicer for you guys, you know? And I can tell you guys appreciated it by the amount of likes you guys left on the last video. The new subscribers coming to the channel, man, is great. I hope all of you guys can notice the little upgrades I'm doing to the videos. I'm really working, my guys. So if you guys appreciate the work I do, you know, can you guys show me a little bit of love and just take 5 seconds out of your day? Not 10, not 20, not even 30. I'm just asking for 5 seconds of your time to click that subscribe button and like the video, because this one is going to be good and there's so much more better content coming. Okay, so you guys can do that for me, that would be greatly appreciated. But let's get back to the video now, you know what I mean? So today, wait, one more thing. All right, so today's topic for the comments will be, if you had one tip for any new botter coming into the game or sneaker reseller, what tip would you give them? Would it be join a cook group? Would it be don't get into the game? Whatever you guys think it would be, please leave it in the comment section down below, so all the new botters and resellers and even the experienced ones can just go down there and gain value from you guys. You know what I mean? Even me, I'm gonna be reading it too. I just want to get, you know, any little tip can help, man. Let's get back into the video. So in order to tell how much money we're going to need in order to start our sneaker reselling career, we will be using one of the most commonly known budgeting rules, and that is the 50-30-20 rule. So you may be wondering, Court, what exactly is this rule? So let's take a moment for me to explain. So the 50-30-20 rule is basically a budgeting rule where 50% of your funds will go towards your business expenses. This includes things like your bottle renewal fees or your rental fees. It can be your proxies, your cook group, farming tools, or any other tools that you guys will be paying on a monthly basis, no matter what. Next is the 30%, or the 30 in the 50-30-20 rule, is basically going towards things you want. And for us, the 30 will be used towards spending money on things we need to buy, like shoes, Squishmallows, GPUs, hats, whatever your cook group is recommending you guys buy and flip, that is what we're going to be using the 30% for. That's going to help us be able to pay that 50% off. And last but certainly not least is the 20. And that 20 stands for our savings. So for us, our 20% is going to be our savings towards a new bot or potentially our first bot, depending on whether you're going to rent a bot or buy a bot outright when you first start off this reselling journey. So in order to calculate all of this so we don't have to do too much work, we're going to be using one of my proprietary softwares that I developed. It took a lot of time to develop this, and it's known as the Startup Cost Generator. All righty, so here it is right here. It has our 50%, our 30%, our 20%, our cost for 1, 2, 3, and 4 months, and also our initial costs. We'll be explaining that throughout the video, so don't worry. All right, so for the beginning of our initial cost, we're going to work through this budget using one of the best bots for beginners, man. NSB. Not sponsored by NSB or anything, but I actually believe this is one of the best beginner bots, literally one of the best beginner bots, because of all the things it teaches you. For our example, we're going to be buying NSB outright, okay? When I say buying it outright, I mean we're not going to be using any discount codes from group buys, which is something you guys should definitely try to do. Like if you can join a cook group and get a group buy with NSB, you'll save a lot of money, but most of us aren't going to be able to do that. We're going to just use the MSRP on NSB site, and that is about $500. All right. Now for our initial cost for the bot, we need to pay for our Gmails. So if you want to run on Shopify sites or Yeezy supplies, 10 Gmails is more than enough for you to start off with. It'll do you wonders, man. And these Gmails are very important when trying to get through Splash on Yeezy Supply or trying to get those one clicks on Shopify sites, because we don't want any fading captures, man. That's devastating. If you get them fading captions, man, you're probably not going to hit, honestly, unless it's a brick shoe. And when it comes to our Gmails, I want you guys to make sure, hear me out, listen to me. If you're buying 10 Gmails, with or without the proxy, I don't want you guys spending anywhere over $60. Nothing over $60, okay? All right, so let's insert that into our program, and bam, we got our initial cost done. All right, so now that we've gone over our initial cost, let's look at our business expenses, which is our 50. So the first thing we're going to start out with is our proxies. Proxies are very, very important if we want to have tens, hundreds, or even thousands of tasks, man. And as a beginner, we will primarily be focusing on residential proxies because they're cheaper and they work well on foot sites and Yeezy Supply. For this, we want about 5 gigabytes of data. And if you're going to be spending this, if you're going to be buying this amount of data, do not, I repeat, do not spend over $80, man. Try to get some discount codes. Look for them. Look for some discount codes, man. All right, so let's throw that into our program. Another type of proxy we're going to need is our captcha proxies. These are going to be proxies that we pair up with our Gmails that we buy in the beginning. And usually Gmails, when you buy them, they do come with proxies, but just in case you weren't able to do that, I want you guys to know that you can buy a captcha proxy separately. And for those, you should only be spending about $15 max for those 10 proxies, okay? Let's put that into the spreadsheet. So going along with our Gmails and proxies for our Gmails, we're gonna need something known as a Gmail farmer. It's a tool that basically keeps our Gmails at a high trust score, which is very important when trying to get through Splash or get those one clicks I mentioned earlier in the video. The tools that work very well at this are AYCD, Kylan One Click, and Kodai Essentials. There's also free programs that you can find with certain cook groups, but I recommend these paid versions more. But again, if you aren't able to pay for those on a monthly basis, it's nothing wrong with using those free softwares that you get with your cook group, because at the end of the day, they all do the job. And when it comes to these farming tools, I don't want you spending more than $45 a month on these, okay? Do not pay more than $45 a month. You should definitely be able to get it at a much lower price. So let's put that into the sheet. All right. Now the last thing we'll be adding to our business expenses is our cook group. Now our cook groups are very important because they can help us get discounts, exclusive access for many discounts, and exclusive access for many proxy groups, botting groups, and pretty much a list of things. As a beginner, I believe a free cook group is the best way to go. But if you really want to start out paying for a group, there's nothing wrong with doing that. And if you want to do that, do not pay more than $45 for that group, okay? So let's put that into our sheets. when it comes to the cost for our first month, as far as business expenses, we're going to be spending about $185 a month, with spending money equaling the same amount at $111, plus our savings for the next spot we want to get, which will be $74. Now, when we add that with our initial costs, we, using our proprietary software, we get a total of $930 to start for 1 month. That's just for 1 month. That's how much money we would need. But guys, that's not where we want to be at, okay? When it comes to any business, if you want to be successful, you need to make enough money to cover your costs for 3 months. So we assume that we don't get paid any money. Let's just say we go flat broke and we have no money. In order to sustain our business, we need to have enough money to pay for these bills for 3 months, okay? You can do more, you can do less, but whatever you guys want to do, it'll all be here on the software. We're going to be doing it for 4 months because I like 4 months. That just seems a little safer, okay? So if we were to have a cost for 4 months, we would need $1,480. Jeez, that's a lot of money. And when you add our initial cost of $560, you would need a grand total of $2,040 to start botting, man. Now that's a lot of money. But if you want to be successful in the game and not turn into a Timmy who is willing to lose money on sneakers just because, this is the best way for you to go about it. Trust me, if you can save up this much money before you start, you will definitely be successful. Even the 3-month version is good at $1,670, but having just enough money to get you through for 1 month is not enough to start botting. So before we even end this video, guys, I just want y'all to know I actually took the liberty to put down below in the description box, and it's the first comment, a 1-to-1 copy of this exact spreadsheet. So you guys can do this at home whenever you want. You guys can take certain things out, you can add certain things in, and no matter what you guys are doing, it's going to work because of the, you know, the little software I put in there, you know, the little code I put in there, you know, something light. But that's enough for now. This is an extremely long video, but you guys, I wanted it to be fully in depth. I wanted to get all of the details and get like a little understanding of the thought process of what I'm thinking is the best way to go about approaching this question. So if you guys enjoyed the video or this added any value to you, man, any value to your sneaker buying or reselling career, please do me a solid and subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and one major big, it's a big thing, man. It's big. It's not for me, it's to help other people. Could you guys comment down below something you would tell someone who was just starting out botting, okay? Do that for me, man. Y'all can do that for me. I'd greatly appreciate it, man. But until next time, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.